everyone, this is Rishabh Chatterjee, and in this video we'll be speaking about top 10 skills to develop in college for early career success. Now in the previous video we have already spoken about 5 skills, and in this video we'll be continuing with the skills. So if you haven't watched the previous video, the video link will be available in the description. Please do watch that video and after that watch this video so that you get complete information. Let's start with the 6th skill, which is knowledge of databases. So when you're in college, it's very important that you develop strong database skill. Now, data is very important, as you all know, and you should know how to handle this data. Like 2 examples if I give you. There's a set of data and you need to import it to Excel. That is one way of handling data. Another way is there's a lot of data and you have to organize the data and analyze like what does each data term mean. That's another way of handling data. So you should be aware of like how to have a proper knowledge of this databases. Tips to improve. Learn different types of databases and you must know about the popular ones like MySQL, Oracle, etc. Understand data structure. To effectively work with data, you need to know how it's structured. This includes understanding concepts such as tables, fields, records, and keys. Develop query skills. Query languages extract data from databases. The most popular query language is SQL. You should focus on learning how to write basic SQL queries to retrieve data from databases. Create reports. Once data has been retrieved from the database, it needs to be presented in an understandable format. This is often done through reports. Students should learn how to create basic reports using Microsoft Excel, etc. 7th is grow your network. So when you're in college, you will meet a lot of people in your class, as well as when you're taking part in extracurricular activities, you will meet a lot of people, and it's better that you establish connections here, because who knows, maybe later in life you might cross paths, and if you know that person, might be helpful for you. So it's better that you know more people and grow your network. Tips to improve. Attend virtual or physical events related to your field of interest. Do volunteer work. Connect with people on LinkedIn for a more professional approach. Share your work experience on social media. 8th, feedback. Now it's very important that you learn how to give feedback in college, because when you are going to work somewhere, feedback is going to be an important part. So you should know how to give feedback as well as how to take feedback so that you are already prepared. Feedback is something that takes time, because you are doing some work and you are telling someone ki this is something you have to change. It takes time to understand how to give feedback, but if you start practicing early on, by the time you start working, you will have an idea how to give feedback. Tips to improve. Be clear and concise in your feedback. Avoid giving criticism that is vague or overly personal. Ensure your feedback is constructive and helpful rather than simply negative. 9th, prepare for interviews. Now, you're in college and maybe in pre-final year, final year, maybe just now you might be going for internships or maybe for a job, and you will have to give interviews, because for any job, your dream job, you will have to attend interviews. So it's better that you start preparing now, so that by the time you have to actually attend the interviews, you are already prepared. You can start with seeing like common questions and answers. Also, we have made a complete playlist or interview preparation. So if you want to see that, again, the playlist link will be available in the description. It's a complete detailed process from basic to final, how do you have to give the interview so that you have the complete knowledge. So practice giving interviews so that when that moment comes to give the actual interview, you are confident and prepared. Tips to improve. In addition to practicing your answers, take some time to think about what questions you want to ask in an interview. Prepare a reference list for the jobs you want to apply for. Thoroughly research the company before the interview so that you are prepared for related questioning. 10th, develop a digital presence. Now, it's very important that before you start applying for jobs or maybe internships or any kind of work that you want to do, you have to build a digital presence. How? Using social media platforms, you have to create your profile and keep these profiles updated. Tips to improve. Create a professional email address. This is the first step in creating a strong online presence. Use an email address that includes your name or initials and avoid using unprofessional sounding addresses. Build a solid social media profile. Social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter are essential for networking and building your brand. So those are about the skills. Now it's very important that you develop the skills in college itself so that you are prepared for your career. But one advice to you all, that you're in college now, and in college there are a lot of new things that you experience and learn, and try to take part in those new things because maybe you might find something that interests you. Please do comment in the comment section below so that we also know which skill you are working on. And if you found this video useful, please do click on the like button so that this video reaches more people. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Follow us on Instagram at EdYoda, EdYoda. That is it for today's video. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye bye.